All right, I think we're on air. Let's make sure that everything is working. Apparently there was an update to the game. Let's see. Let's pull up the live stream here. Make sure everything is working. Make sure chat is active, etc., etc. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong user. There we go. Oh, I think my pet's one in here. So I'm cat sitting. So I've opened the door. Cat is coming in here. He'll probably leave and I'll close the door a bit later. I don't remember his name. I remember the dog, but I don't remember the cat. Oh, and now he's right in front of me and blocking the microphone. So that's fun. It's like cats don't understand how live streaming works. Alright, let's see. If I remember last time correctly, the actual live streaming page on YouTube didn't display the chat properly. So I'm going to try to find another way to view that. Live chat. I need to switch to live chat. That's what's up. Alright, once I got viewers, when someone talks in the chat, so I actually have somebody to talk to, it'll be good. Oh, the dog is in my room now. Alright, here we go. We got some peeps. Howdy Hedgie, howdy Ben. Let's get this party started. So, when last we left off, the Poison Posse, we got through the Nugget Bridge, and we're about to start on whatever number route that is up there. I don't remember. And we were having concerns about leveling up enough. Route 24, okay. You're noticing, hey, we are not super high level compared to a lot of the trainers. Oh, still says session 1. Good to know, good to know. Thank you. There's that. Let's change that on the Elgato side. I might need to change it on the YouTube side as well. I'm not sure how automatically that updates. Let me know if it's fixed on either end, because I've changed it on all ends. Let's see, I don't remember if acid or poison sting is better in this situation. Okay, session 2. Excellent. Perfect. Thank you. Looks like acid is slightly better. Ooh, okay, crit. That's reassuring. I haven't actually been paying that close attention to what's been going on, so it's possible I had a huge defense drop or something. I'm gonna try to get Sneck up a little bit here. The cat is playing with my pants. Ooh, okay, I think I can do this. Yeah, alright. Hello, Steven. Good to see you on this fine evening. Alright. So that was a little bit tricky. I think what I foresee possibly happening is, rather than spending all my money on Pokeballs, I'll be spending them all on potions instead. No Charmander for us. So how have people's weeks been? That's what people ask about on these YouTube streams, right? Is people's lives. Ew, gross. I don't want that. Let's see, did Dor Jr. have fighting moves? Oh, I didn't know she was adamant. That's awesome. Okay, double kick. Alright. Yeah, these part ground types could be a little bit tricky, but with fighting moves on my side, shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I was thinking Resident Evil, apparently a big deal. Kingdom Hearts, presumably a big deal also. I'm a little surprised. I have one roommate who plays a lot of video games, but apparently Kingdom Hearts is not one of them. Yeah, of course, a lot of my YouTube timeline is not YouTube timeline, Twitter timeline. Also, this is not going to go well for me. A lot of my Twitter timeline is talking a lot about Kingdom Hearts. I think... yeah, Bellary. I was thinking, do I want to switch someone in for Death Fodder, because he is Devil Raged now, but... Hello, other Ben. Yeah, I feel like... So, here's my stance on Resident Evil and Kingdom Hearts. So Resident Evil I have actually zero experience playing. I have never played a Resident Evil game of any sort. And I really have no desire to. Kingdom Hearts I have a little bit more experience with. I have actually played and completed Chain of Memories on the GBA. I played through actually both the main story mode and the secondary story mode. I forget the pretentious name they had for it. And I gotta tell you, playing Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, a game about losing one's memories of the previous events of the previous games, really interesting when you have not played the previous game. A little bit less impactful, a little bit more confusing. Valerie needs some healing, I think. Sneck, I think, is gonna kind of profit off experience share for a little bit here. Yeah, that seems like a problem, Resident Evil 2. Get on that. It seems like something that they would fix within the first couple days. Is it an issue that other people are having, it looks like? So yeah, not recognizing keyboard inputs. I imagine it's complicated because there's a lot of different keyboards out in there in the world, but still. Ooh, that's not what we want at all. Goodness. Don't really have anything great here, to be honest. Don't want Valerie. Why is that doing so little? That was neutral, right? Guess we'll have to poison it. Try to poison it at least. Yeah, I haven't been playing a ton of games just recently. I've been like starting a couple and playing them for a session or two. I reinstalled Heroes of Might and Magic 3 the other week. And had a good time playing for an hour or two. And kind of want to play again, but haven't. Oh, also this thing's level 15. That's probably not doing great for me. This might be a time to... That's not gonna be great. I think let's keep throwing poison stings at it. Yeah, Resident Evil, I mean, so I've got Kingdom Hearts knowledge through osmosis. I have tiny bits of Resident Evil knowledge through osmosis, but significantly less. My understanding is that the Umbrella Corporation keeps making zombies for some reason, and it never goes well, but they keep doing it. Oh, this is a rough battle. Okay, I think the pets are gone. I'm gonna real quick, while these animations are happening, go close my door. Oh, hey, it worked. Finally. There we go. Yeah, so, one thing I'm interested in with Resident Evil, because again, I know basically nothing about it, it seemed like Resident Evil 7 was very much a departure and a change. At least looking on from the outside, it seemed like it didn't have a whole lot to do with the previous entries. I could be completely wrong about that, and in fact, probably am. But, like, the demo is just creeping around a scary house or something. Ah, eat butts. Valerie, what do I have? Do I have revives? So I think my best bet might be to revive Dora Jr. Got 2 revives. I think revive Dora Jr. Keep using potions until I can get this thing poisoned and stall it out. Poison stall. Aw, yeah. you guys can hear that. There's some sort of strange vibration sound happening. Howdy, Link. Yeah, Hedgie, this is almost definitely where the experience curve comes in. There it is, there's the poison. Alright. Definitely gonna need to go heal after this fight. I need to figure something out about flying types. Because rock types I kind of got, and basically every rock type is part ground type. And I believe every single rock type is quadruple weak to grass. So, like, Bellary is my solution there. Flying isn't necessarily a weakness, but that was a problem right there. Whew, yowdy. Okay. Holy side up. Yeah, rock moves probably. I don't know if they learn them by level up, but there's probably like a rock slide TM at some point. I don't remember their level up, you know, sets very easily, or very well. If anyone wants to be my research minion. Yeah, I think the Hedgie, you're making a good point. The recent games have added a lot of ways to support new players and make things easier for new or perhaps players who have less free time to grind. And so ignoring those features, such as Pokémon or, like, you know, the basic premise of this game, creates an artificial difficulty setting, which, on the one hand, I can appreciate, and I kind of like that difficulty settings are more ingrained into the mechanics rather than, we should catch that Venonat, shouldn't we? Oops. Pokemon Mansion. Oh, I gotta get Surf before that. Or Splishy Splash, or whatever it's called. Alright, let's grab that Venonat. Come up with a Venonat name here. And keep in mind, we probably won't have it on our team much, just because Leaf Green versus Blue we had Vincent. But Ostrich it is. Okay, interesting choice, but it's the first one we got. Hey! Oh, Lard Lad's really good, though! Oh, that's so hard, but Ostrich was first. Ostrich. Now, what kind of moves does Ostrich have? Confusion could be nice to have for a while here. I'm thinking probably more useful than Peck and Twin Needle from Barry B. Benson. And again, probably not going to keep either of them in my party for the full time, so I'm okay swapping them in. Alright. Yeah. To carry on our thoughts from earlier, Hedgie, the trouble with having that kind of baked-in, ingrained, very flexible difficulty is that it means it's very hard to balance the game. And I think we saw this with X and Y especially. It wasn't really balanced for either having the experience share on or off. Thunder Punch on Nidoqueen, not a bad idea, Link. I was leaning against having Dora Jr. on long term, just because I don't want her and Dora to be competing. Then again, Dora was literally a decade ago. So, we'll see what happens. A game out of confetti is an interesting way to say it. So, Fallout 76 somehow has come up on the chat. I have never played a Fallout game either. I have watched Lyco play 15 minutes of Fallout 3, and that's about it. And I think do I own any Fallout games? Let me open Steam real quick. I feel like I do, or something. Oh, I own Fallout 1. I think that was a free gift at some point. But I don't own Fallout 3 or New Vegas or 4 or 76. I hear New Vegas is the good one. Yeah, like Fallout, I mean, the idea of a game like Skyrim or a game like Fallout, this big world to explore and cool, interesting things to find, I like that concept, and it's part of the reason I like Breath of the Wild so much. But Skyrim's combat sucks, and it crashes all the time. And Fallout, apparently better combat, but still crashes all the time, and just a lot more drab to look at. Let's get some ostrich confusion here. Witcher 3, I know, it's Witcher 3, a large undertaking. And I think the other thing that's kind of making me afraid of playing Witcher 3 is that I'm just at a cycle in my life where when I play games, I want to have basically no dialogue and nothing to read, and to just listen to podcasts as I play. So like this game, because I've been playing Pokemon for 20 years, I basically know what's happening without really consciously registering the words, and I can play this without needing to focus on any of the text. Something like Witcher 3 apparently has really, really good writing, and, you know, I'd want to do that justice and appreciate it. But that's not how I want to play games right now. Is that true, Steve? Are there periods of downtime, I guess is my question. Because, like, Breath of the Wild, yeah, there's occasional voice dialogue and text to read, but most of it is, like, what's on that cliff? Okay, that's good to know. I might try that sometime. When I have more time. Maybe this summer. Summer's not a bad time. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening to Critical Role Season 1 while I go running, which I found is the time that has worked for me. So I had made previous attempts on Critical Role Season 1, but this is the one that stuck. And maybe it's just because we finally got to the part where it got good. Okay, doing better so far, fingers crossed, than that single Pidgeotto that wrecked us. Yeah, Season 2, Critical Role, very good. Still need to finish last week's episode. Just because the second, we say this most weeks when we play D&D, Ben, that 4 hours is so much content every week. And especially, last week's episode, the first half was a bombshell, and the second half feels kind of tame by comparison, at least so far. So it's been a little bit slower to get through. Also, I've been really busy this week. Kind of don't want to get rid of any of those, but Swift is still good. I think I'm gonna use, if I'm gonna use grass, it'll be Valerie, so. Speaking of a good opportunity for my good friend Zubam. So Steve, what version, what console did you play Witcher 3 on? Did you play PC or PS4 or something, or Xbone? Because, ever since I got into PC gaming, I worried about, frame rate and stuff. So I'm wondering if console versions are good and worth playing. Also, BT Dubs Dark Minded Ben. YouTube automatically filters comments in the chat that have swearing in them, and I have to manually approve them. I would recommend just avoiding swearing so that I don't have to do that and I can focus on playing the game. Not to be passive aggressive, but the one that I filtered was about paying attention to the game. So. Oh, this is Nob, by the way, named after Nob Ogasawara, main translator up through Gen 4. And when he left, translations got noticeably stiffer. Sean, all I see is a series of 4 asterisks, so whatever you put in there, that's what I see. Yeah, it's not about censoring, it's about needing approval, and I have to, lift up my arm and move the mouse over a little bit and click approve. It's so much work, you guys. Sleep powder. Hello. Get rid of wrap. I never use that. I think I will want poison powder when that comes up. Not sure when it is coming. Snack, why don't we put you up front? Probably because you'll die, that's why. feel like even with the experience share, Sneck is leveling up slowly. It's not gonna work at all. I was hoping to, like, not use Bellary all the time, because Bellary's going to get a fair amount of experience in Cerulean Gym, but it's just so useful. She's so good. And it's possible we're already at the point where not having candies is also causing struggles. Causing difficulties. It's possible. A picnicker is someone who goes on a picnic. That is my understanding. Okay, if I remember right, this last has grass types. Or maybe she has a Jigglypuff. I don't know. Hey! So the Nidoran siblings, Bellary, and I feel like Zubam's definitely gonna stick around. That flying type, pretty useful. Alright, I'll see you on Sunday, Sword Ben. Good luck with planning your next step in the castle kerfuffle. We need a better term than the castle kerfuffle. We already did kerfuffle for the last kerfuffle that happened in a castle, so even though that one was more appropriately in the kitchen, but still. What, the skirmish in the swamp? What do you think? The tussle with the toads? Fight with the frogs? Again, gonna need Bellary. The Castle Calamity, that's not bad. But it does assume a certain outcome. And I still think y'all will succeed eventually. TV with the goat toads is pretty good. Yeah, no, I believe in you. I do. So, like, D&D stories, I'll tell a story from my own experience as a player. We were, I think trying to do something similar, in that we were trying to infiltrate, it wasn't a castle, but it was like a noble house that was very large, and we were trying to find certain, evidence about their involvement with something, and it went bad from the word go, and everybody was on our tail the whole time, and my character ended up probably partially burning down the castle, or whatever it was. And at one point, like early on, our warlock did a dimension door to the 5th floor or something, while everyone else was still on the 1st floor, and just, oh, well, I guess the warlock is now alone in a giant dungeon. That's gonna go well for them. So, like, you have managed to go back into stealth at least a couple times. You have not destroyed the building. There are ways it could get worse. Just saying. Alright, let's see how this goes. Do not remember what she has. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that's rude. That's rude is what that is. I was thinking, oh, I'm resistant to fighting. That means that this'll... I'll resist most things that this Machop throws at me. No. I think that was kind of a waste of a potion, actually. Alright, let's see. Who has... Zuban wouldn't be able to take it. Dora, do you have Peck? No. Ostrich wouldn't be able to take one. Snack could take one. Of course, Bellary could take one. I think the cat's back at the door. Snake's not gonna outspeed this guy. Let me double check that the cat isn't on the inside of the door trying to get out. Hey! No, we're good. Let's just bring in Dora Jr. She could take multiple seismic tosses, even though she doesn't have anything super effective. Hedgie. That residual poison is doing more than my poison stings. Bite's actually the way to go here. No, wait, no, it's not. It's not very effective. Of course it isn't. Hey! Nice! Nice, Dora Jr. Well done. I'll take it. And there's Seismic Toss. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to use that. At least not till they evolve. I think Nidoking and Nidoqueen might. Let's double check. To re-navigate the menus here. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, some Kingpin and Dora Jr. are probably close to evolving too, huh? That could happen. Well, it'll definitely happen within this play session. That should help a fair amount. Ruff! Dog barked. Hey! That is a sin against God. I remember in the Pokemon Adventures manga, I think it was the Pokemon Adventures manga, that Bill got fused with a Rattata. And the Rattata had Bill's hairstyle still, which was fun. Yeah. I would be a little bit more freaked out if I were Eevee, but... Yeah, I feel like the Nidorino model was not meant to do that. It was not meant to stand on its hind legs like that. And Eevee is a monster. Eevee takes joy in this. I haven't seen that screen grab, Sean. I read through, I want to say, the Ruby Sapphire arc at one point long ago. But at a certain point, I just kind of fell off. He doesn't call it a fancy do anymore. That's too bad. I guess apparently, if I remember right, Bill has a Kansai accent in the original Japanese to differentiate him from the Kanto region that you're currently playing in, which is often rendered as somewhat informal Southern, at least in 90s anime dubs. So that's how we got fancy doos. I didn't know people hated Cydia. That's cool though. I think it's cool that they take liberties with the story in Pokemon Adventure. Pokemon Adventures. I also like that they have to adapt every game, and sometimes that means, you know, bringing back old regions and characters and trying to figure out why. So, like, there was a Fire Red and Leaf Green arc for some reason, because they had to. Oh, I could do a Brooklyn accent. Actually, Bill with a Brooklyn accent. Sounds good. I like it. Coffee. Alright. Well, I think it's time for us to head into the Cerulean Gym. Do I just have Bellary sweep or what? No, let's at least give Snek Zubam and Ostrich a fighting chance here. Huzzah! Now we can't climb these ladders for some reason. They're just blocked by either coral or pool toys, and we're not sure which. This thing's level 16. Nasty. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Snek is not living through this. Let's see how well a bite does in comparison. Slightly better, it looks like. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Valerie, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure why they felt the need to redesign the actual, like, floor plan of the gym. This old one was fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I think it could have been easily, you know, spruced up to include these diving boards. I guess other than the last one right before Misty, it was, I remember, you know, can I sneak past this person? I'm Solid Snake now, and I'm gonna try to sneak past. But she just sees you from across and walks over and almost blocks your path. So I guess that might be a little bit harder to pull off with the diving boards. Ice. Oh man, they got ice moves. It's probably good that I didn't switch straight into Valerie. Still might need to though. Zuban would take super effective from Ice Shard. That's no good. There. Even with Vine Whip being physical, just plowed through. Alright, and there's our Nidorino. And Nidorino probably in the next couple battles. Huh, a grass type. I can't do any of the other characters, but it's like, actually, the right person to imitate would be, what's his name from Snake Eater, the joke that I'm going for, but it would be extremely racist of me to do a black person accent, so. Like a stereotypical black accent. But, you know, I want to be like, huh, a Goldeen. But how does it taste? A seal. Colonel, they didn't come up with a proper name. Sigint, that's his name. I know he becomes, like, the DARPA chief, eventually. Could not remember his name. For the life of me. That's another series I've basically not played any of. I've played a little. I played some of MGS5. And it just felt like, well, everything is going pear-shaped every time I try to do anything. And this whole area is brown. So, played a couple hours, wasn't super into it. Apparently it's super good or something, I don't know. Apparently super good, but also extremely disappointing and unfinished. Extremely polished, also unfinished. Hey, you survived one! Congratulations. I mean, isn't Solid Snake also a code name? I know Naked Snake is. Yeah, I'm sorry, Steve, I know. It's just, so, like, this is talking to you, Steve, specifically, the only person in this chat who actually knows what the situation is. Like, when you were sneaking behind that group at the beginning of your most recent infiltration, they got a nat 19 perception. It was like, it was a good die roll on their part, and that's the only reason it didn't quite go well. This is also preparing you a little bit for Dragon Heist, where everyone out-levels you way more than this castle does. Yeah, like, y'all got pretty good stealth checks, it's just, they got a really good perception check. And it like, it beat 2 of the 3 of your stealth checks, so... Alright, I think we'll just lead with Bellery here for Misty herself. I don't think I grabbed any moonstones in Mount Moon. I guess that's probably... I mean, I don't need them yet. They still got a level up moves to get, but... so Heji, for context, this was their 3rd time infiltrating the castle in the same night. Pretty much. So they were on higher alert than before. And also this was in daylight, unlike their previous 2 infiltrations. So... I still think they can do it. I still think they can succeed. I don't know how, but I think they can. Ooh. Oh. Ostrich Death Fodder? Sorry, Ostrich. Yeah, this has been, like, I know there's a stereotype about, man, nobody cares about your D&D campaign kind of thing, but this has been a whole long, really engaging and interesting ordeal. Like, when they finally succeed, which they will have earned it so much. I think we've had 3 sessions all on this same castle thing. All on this same TPK with the toads. Nobody's died. The bard fell off a 3-story tower and almost beefed it. Okay, looks like no confusion from the Starmie. Nice, good job, Bellery. Bumble Kings is good. At some point, someone's gonna ask you for a group name. And Bumble Kings ain't bad. Oh, Sidewave. Okay, so they do have a psychic move. Alright. But it's Psywave, which sucks, so... Yeah, it's Super Potion, excellent. Just keep in mind, Steve, that whatever name you choose is the name that you will be known by throughout the realms. My D&D group is named Deep Fried Rat. So, like, Apparently Vox Machina was originally known as shit, so, like, bad group names are a thing. Yeah, the super hyper intervention team squad or something. I don't know. And it's like, I wonder why. I wonder why they chose that. Like, the Mighty Nine, I know where that came from. They were making German jokes. Yeah, the Justice group doesn't quite have the same ring as some other names. The Justice Squad, the Justice Team. Group is like, doesn't even communicate unity. It just communicates proximity. Alright. I think basically taken care of in Cerulean City for the time being. Let's go deal with a break-in. Those are some huge footprints. Yowza. Consortium. Consortium? The consortium in the castle. It's nice that this woman is smiling in this desperate time. I'll bet I could make good use of dig. Why is he still here? I never thought too hard about this guy, but like, why is he just hanging out in the yard of the place that he just broke into and robbed? And like, this isn't even part of some larger operation that other Team Rocket members are up to. It's just like an individual guy. Alright, let's give the new and improved Some King Pun shot. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh, I should buy, like, potions and stuff. I'm a little low, aren't I? What's the actual, like, definition of consortium? Because, like, I know it from the Smarter Balanced Assessment Consortium, which is the new and hip standardized test that they have the kids do. But I've never thought too hard about what it actually means. Association of two or more individuals. Companies, organizations, or governments. Common activity, pooling resources for achieving common goal. Yeah, it's a very businessy word. Let's start going on super potions here. What do you say? And is he selling revives yet? No, does not look like it. How am I these things? I always buy 5 of each and use like 1 of each over the course of my entire playthrough. Yeah, it seems like a consortium, you know, it's a coalition by another name. It seems more businessy and formal, basically. It's connotation versus denotation for you, I guess. Alright, so based at the rate we're going, we'll probably take care of the SSN today, maybe? Guess it depends on if I want to fight all the trainers on it, which I should. Guess with my limitations, every little bit of experience that I can get helps. Yeah, I guess pooling, participating in a common activity or pooling their resources. Oh, hey, I could stick some dudes in here. Let's do that. Let us... oh, I can't go into my box. I guess let's stick Barry in here. I guess they don't have breeding in this game, right? So, yeah, let's stick Barry in there. I think it's really neat that they added stairs to the daycare so that you don't have to go down all those ledges every single time. It's amazing what technology in 20 years of advancement can do. Wait, I missed that. Fainted face on a rock? Where's that? Oh! Are you sure that's a rock? I thought that was like a plushie or something. Oh, there's a rival battle here? Is that new? No, it's not a battle, is it? I don't think so. He's just here to tell you this is the way to go. Yep. Personal space. Personal space. Well, that is convenient. Yeah, I find that Helmholtz isn't a very interesting rival. Rivals, they don't make him like they used to. Still feel like Silver was probably the most interesting. Barry's alright. Sharon and Bianca are decent. But May and Brendan kind of stink. The other ones aren't very good. And Helmholtz is just nothing. Oh, there it is. I just started thinking to actually look for those hidden items. Hal was alright. Hal was actually, like, rather than just being neutral agreeable, he was straight up chill. Which is a distinction. A good distinction to make. Man, I chained Abra for quite a while. Never got a shiny in my original playthrough. Yeah, like, Hao is constantly using about 45% of his full power. And I did lose to him once. I'll be straight up. I lost to him on the third island, if I remember right. How's this gonna go? Yeah. I think it was his Raichu, actually. Yes, Sean. Yeah, Hao is not even in his final form and has no desire to achieve his final form. I don't know where the fuck the Shaggy meme... Oh, I swore. I don't know where that Shaggy meme came from. It just appeared one day. I do really like it. I don't know why. But the fact that everyone is on board with it, including Shaggy, is really nice. There's a Lovecraftian element to it, I guess. The unknowability and the immensity of his being. Okay, it's resurfacing, you say. Interesting. This is the first that I've seen it, but I'm not thinking it's done well. What did it use those same like interview screenshots from the live action films back in the day? Ooh, excellent. A Leer Bide combo. I can make use of this. Oh, right, Parfairy. Is Fairy weak or immune to poison? I don't remember. We're about to find out. weak. Oh yeah, I mean, like, Shaggy was, I think, top tier back in the Smash Brothers Brawl days. Okay, yeah, so that feels like a similar meme, but I'm not sure that it actually is the same meme. It feels like, I don't know what the fancy scientific term for is, but like there's a scientific term for when completely like separate locations evolutionarily develop the same trait, but it's like unrelated. They just both happen to do it. And I'm wondering if that's what happened with Shaggy there. Okay, but so if Sasuke memes started to create the Shaggy memes, then why did we start having Sasuke memes? Because, like, Itachi hasn't been alive for, like, a decade. So... Did Itachi come up in Bort recently, or what? Biosynchronicity sounds very scientific. I like the term. I have not Googled it. Hedgie, that sounds like it should work, but I'm struggling to conceptualize of how it would work. Because the dog petting meme and the Sasuke meme, the key to the meme is on the side where the hand is for both of those. So you would need basically something in the middle that is sticking hands on either side. And I don't know what that would be. We need a third meme to balance the two. Hey, I can't wait till I have Dig! I should have taught Dig to somebody. That works too, Hedgie. A chain reaction. Chain of hands. That could work, Steve. T-pose could work if we can contain its power. Okay, so I'm gonna do something stupid. See, I've gotten re-interested in meme culture, primarily because I now make memes for the D&D group. That's like my prime motivator. And like, I subscribe to the D&D memes subreddit, and that's where I get a lot of my meme digest. Alright, let's teach Dig while I'm thinking about it. What is it called? No. Snack with Dig. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, I also make memes for my group that I play in as a player. My other group that I am player in, we have a tendency to overplan and have a lot of moral conflicts that just take up the entire session. So at one point I did the Captain Crunch, like, oops, all berries box, but it's oops, all planning. And all all the cereal pieces were D20s instead. And it took a lot of time, and I hope they appreciated my effort. Yeah, I think Dora Jr. is just going to be part of the group. She's really useful. I will take that explanation, Hedgie. A legacy rather than a repeat. I think that's a good way to go about it. How is Bort, by the way? Like, I watched the first couple episodes of Bort, and it was like, yeah. But apparently it's a lot, like, it's watched a lot, and it's got a following. Is anyone here actually familiar with Bort? Ooh, that's Tenta neat. Oh, nice. Oh, and I just saw a supersonic miss for the first time in forever. I genuinely cannot remember ever seeing a supersonic miss in this game before. Okay. Not a whole lot of Bort manga purchases, it seems. But I remember, like, when the Crunchyroll year-end coverage happened, and they, like, showed the most watched shows from each country, apparently, like, Bort and Black Clover were up there with Macadamia. So maybe it's an anime versus manga thing? You know what I miss? In Pokemon Emerald, there were situations where if you triggered two trainers to come at you at once, you could initiate a double battle with them, or you could fight them each individually. Cannot do that in any other game. I didn't know there was any more respect you could gain for me. Yeah, Macadamia, I say it because I think it's funny, but like, frickin' Explanation Point said that at one point, and I thought it was funny, so now I do it. Alright, let's try out this whole dig situation. Did Platinum do it too? Okay. That's good to know. Platinum has things. Yeah, frickin' I want to replay Coliseum and/or XD at some point. But I don't really have the hardware hooked up to do that. I would love if it came to Switch Virtual Console or something. But like freaking triple battles and rotation battles especially from Gen 5, I thought rotation battles were the bee's knees. And I'm so sad that they didn't get fleshed out more, because I think they're so fun. Because it takes the prediction game of high-level competitive play and puts it on the surface. I mean, I got an old Wii sitting around. It's not hooked up. My Wii U is not hooked up, for that matter. Right now, I have my PS4 and my Switch hooked up. And my Wii, I don't have like HDMI out for it. I have composite and/or component, but I don't have HDMI, and I don't think I have anything hardware-wise that takes component right now. So I'm thinking, I don't know, I could get into some files and see how emulation is on those. Also, I just like playing things on my Switch. I think the Switch is such a fun console to play things on. I've heard. Yeah, I don't need to be here. And I think you can get an Arcanine for your to ride on, or rather, I should say, to ride upon. I think I will be able to ride upon Nidoking and or Nidoqueen if I had to guess. They seem like things I should be able to ride upon. See, I think all I really need to do here is hop on the SS Anne. I'm not sure I'll have time to finish it though. I'm going for another half hour, I think, because I remember YouTube kind of got confused when the last one was slightly over 2 hours. So I think I'm going to, rather than doing the SS Anne, I'm going to take care of this route over here, Route 11, and then we will call it for tonight. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to talk to you, but I'll pay attention to you. Yeah, Switch, like, I don't have a butt ton of games for it, but I have this game. I have Mario Galaxy, which is good. It's got Breath of the Wild, which I sold my Wii U copy and bought a Switch copy, even though I had already gotten all the shrines on the Wii U copy, and I played through again on Switch and got 100% shrines there as well. I've got Mario plus Rabbids, I've got Celeste, I've got Mega Man 11, which is really hard. A lot of those are multi-platform, but I like playing them on the Switch. Ooh, crunch. got Octopath. It's alright, I played it for... What the butts? Why did that do so little damage? Guess he has his defense buffed or something. Weird. Weird. This guy must have a lot of AVs put into defense. Ostrich U special. Let's see what happens. Alright. Potions. Oh, that's no good. Should be able to take one more turn, though. Yeah, I mean, Odyssey's a good game. I have plenty of things that I complain about with it. Like how some of the moons are like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, Celeste is multi-platform and the best game of 2018, so, you know, if you can play that wherever you can play it, go for it. I would be curious to try Celeste with a couple various different controllers, because the Switch, like, it's alright on the Switch, but I don't love the control stick on the Switch. I felt like the D-pad, I don't know, it's not an actual D-pad for one thing. But on the other hand, I'm not sure it would be any better on any other controllers. I don't know. Yeah, frickin' Mario Odyssey. Like, I recognize that it's a good game for sure, and I enjoyed playing it a lot. I put a lot of hours into it. But people talk up the capture mechanic with the hat as like this amazingly versatile single mechanic that opens up so many possibilities, and that's not what it is. It's not a versatile single mechanic. It's like 15 different mechanics that are all activated in the same way. Like Mark Brown, I think, we've complained about Mark Brown on this stream series before. Mark Brown has a video talking about, oh, how good this cat move is, and it's so versatile and so good, and it's like, you're actually praising controlling 15 or however many different creatures. And you activate them with the hat, but it's not the same mechanic. It's not a single mechanic. It's a bunch of different ones. So, like, again, good game. A lot of creativity, a lot of versatility. The actual, like, platforming where you use the hat as a like secondary tertiary jump. Really good. There's some really creative acrobatics you can do. But compared to something like Mario Sunshine, which I maintain still has the best moveset of any Mario 3D game, you know, the Sunshine's 4 nozzles can be used in a bunch of different interesting ways, especially the hover nozzle and the rocket nozzle. Compared to that, the hat is, again, an entryway to a bunch of mini games, mini mechanics, I should say. And yeah, some of the moves are just like, when you got 900 of them, some of them are just gonna be, So I'm seeing buffering on my stream preview over there on YouTube. I don't know if it's preview or my stream of the stream. Are other people experiencing major buffering issues? Or is that just my connection? So, like, the hat in general is good. You can do cool things with the hat. But people talk about the capture mechanic with the cap as this amazingly versatile move. And it's not. And, like, the fact that you can get to a whole bunch of separate mechanics using the same input and it still makes sense, that is in itself a praiseworthy bit of game elegance. But those various captures are not the same mechanic. Ooh, we probably got some Magnemite coming up here. Magnemite or Voltorb. Yeah, I am definitely out-leveled here. I feel like it's probably only going to get worse from here. And I don't know if paring down the size of my team would help. That way more team members are getting direct experience. And digging with Supersonic is not going to be great. Hey. Worked. Good. Yeah, I mean, I would say that nozzles are less limited than the capture mechanic, because in the capture mechanic, you are limited to the enemies that they decided to place in that level, and you can only use the abilities of that single captured creature while you have it captured. Compared to that, pretty much every Sunshine level you can find every nozzle in every level, and then you can, you know, go around with the squirt nozzle and whatever nozzle you pick. So, like, there is some limitation But, you know, in the really good, ingenious, interesting level design, finding those places to get nozzles is part of the interest. Okay, slight buffering issues, yeah. You may have noticed that I'm responding to you like a minute after what you post. You might refresh and see if it's any better. I don't know if it will be. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know how to like adjust the bitrate without stopping and starting the stream, which could break this up into 2 videos, which I don't want to do. This bitrate worked last time. $26, boy howdy. This guy's gonna be tough. Okay, so he's deliberately over-leveled so that he can use Fissure. Good to know. Maybe that's his only move? Because he just used it twice. Oh man. Zubam's gonna kick some butt here. Nice. Valerie's getting somewhat close to a level up, too. Just realized that my 3 most heaviest of hitters here are all stone evolutions. Did not intend for that to happen, but here it did. Oh man, don't do that. Oh, if it's special, that's okay. Man, I really hope Snek becomes useful at some point soon. Zubam found a use, but Snek is Snek's not doing so well. I think part of it is that Snek is just straight poison, whereas like Valerie features as a grass type who is also poison, and Zubam is a flying point type who is also poison. And like these two will be part ground eventually, but Snek's just poison. Doesn't really have a niche. Oh man, time for me to actually use an awakening for once. And then immediately get Hypnosis back asleep. Let's watch. Hey! Finally. I swear, my first playthrough, these Hypnosis and Supersonic were all rigged. Sure. Let's see, Hazubam. Alright, yeah. Alright, Steve, I'll see you. I'm wrapping up after this route, so you're not going to miss too much. I will see you on Sunday, where you'll do something weird with a shield, apparently. That guy, got that guy, got them. Okay, only got, yeah, 2 more. Alright. And then possibly something in that transit way. No trainers, but maybe an item or 2. I don't remember. Okay, so despite being definitely underleveled at this point, I feel like most of these trainers haven't been too bad. It's mostly that one Pidgeotto that was really difficult. Oh, but, do you want to do a fight? Yeah. This guy could be tricky if he has confusion. Yeah, he has confusion. Butts. Let's bring in... Sorry, Dora Jr., you're gonna be death fodder here. So glad I'm not doing this with permadeath. That would be so not fun. Oh, hey! Cool. Nice, Dora Jr. Let's get a bite in there. Very good. Well fought. Alright. Let's have Valerie wrap this up with a Vine Whip. Ah, rude. Watch this one shot. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. Alright, one more trainer on this route. She's a lass. I think she has like Pidgeys or something. Again, has been a while. You know, I just realized from all my navigation through that route, I was still instinctively avoiding the grass, even though it doesn't matter. Jigglypuff. Okay. Probably like Lefarius or other one if I had to guess. Let's see. Let's go Acid. Nice. 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 Exactly what I wanted. Maybe Snack needs to be a special attacker for at least the time being. Alright, Hedgie, I will see you. I'm sorry that the bitrate issues got in the way. Hopefully next week will be better. Let's... Ooh, Ostrich is probably still out here. Yeah, I may need to go even lower bitrate next week. I don't want to do that. This internet setup is way better than my previous internet setup, but still needs to pick up the game a little bit. Come on, I want Ostrich to get this victory. Alright, this is the moment of truth. Will it use Bite or will it use Double Kick? It will use Bite, curses. Well. Alright, he's gonna get it instead. Snack, why don't you get it? Let's have Snack get it. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Let's just make sure that there's nothing interesting up here. Oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. I have not done that. Mateus, hello! You caught just the very end of this stream, unfortunately. I wrapped up Route 11 and I'm gonna sign off here. Hello, Mr. Mime. But yeah, that wraps up this episode, this session of this Poison Monotype run. We made a decent amount of progress. We got through the route north of Cerulean. We got through the route south of Cerulean up to Vermilion and Route 11. A lot of trainer fights, a gym battle, and in the next session we will take a tour of the SS Anne, fight Lieutenant Surge, probably make our way to Rock Tunnel. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. See you, folks. Thanks for hanging out.